WWE superstar Rhea Ripley was perhaps the biggest attraction on last night's NXT Homecoming special. She was part of a blockbuster main event, teaming with Stephanie Vacker and Lyra Valkyria against Fatal Influence in a 6-woman tag team match. The main roster women won the main event, thanks to an assist from Lola Vice. After NXT went off the air, Damian Priest joined in the celebrations. Amid this, he reunited with Ripley. The two are former tag team partners, known together as the Terror Twins inside and outside of the ring. Taking to X after the show, Rhea Ripley showed some love to her former tag team partner. She quoted a post about her reunion with Priest and left a heartfelt message for him. Damian Priest responded to the former Women's World Champion with some love of his own. His post-show appearance wasn't the only thing Damian Priest did at NXT Homecoming. He was part of a backstage segment with Tavian Heights. Priest announced that he will face Ethan Page for the North American Championship at No Mercy. Rhea Ripley to appear at WWE WrestlePalooza? Following her big win at NXT Homecoming, Rhea Ripley could very well be at WrestlePalooza. However, it would have to be a secondary role, if she is on the show at all. Mommy has not been booked in a match for Saturday's premium live event. Meanwhile, one of her partners last night, Stephanie Vacker, is set to have the biggest match of her career at WrestlePalooza. La Primera will face Iyo Sky for the vacant Women's World Championship. No matter who wins, Ripley could appear after the match and declare herself the #1 contender. She already did that on Raw this week, but a surprise appearance at WrestlePalooza would garner so much more buzz. It will be interesting to see, though, if Rhea Ripley wins back the Women's World title in the coming month, as WWE heads to Australia for the Crown Jewel Premium Live event. WWE is built on rivalries, alliances, betrayals, and reunions. Some of the most emotional moments in the company's history are not only about championship gold or record-breaking matches but also about the bond between superstars inside and outside the squared circle. One of the most talked-about stories following a recent WWE event was the reunion between Rhea Ripley and her former partner, which sent waves across the wrestling community. The Judgment Day powerhouse has been one of the most dominant names in WWE over the last 2 years. As the Eradicator, Ripley has left an unshakable mark on the women's division. From winning the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania 39 to asserting herself as the enforcer of the Judgment Day, her rise has been nothing short of phenomenal. Yet, fans never forget her earlier days and the bonds she built before the world knew her as one of the most intimidating forces in wrestling. This reunion reminded everyone that while rivalries may heat up under the bright lights of WWE programming, real relationships often transcend the storylines. The backstory: Rhea Ripley and her former partner. Before her main event dominance, Rhea Ripley was a hungry star making her name in WWE's developmental brand, NXT. During her time there, she crossed paths with several superstars who helped shape her journey. One of her most memorable partnerships came in the form of her alliance with former partners name, e.g., Dakota Kai or Nikki Cross depending on WWE's timeline and kayfabe context. Together, they forged an unlikely bond. Ripley's brute power mixed with her partner's unorthodox style created a unique chemistry that stood out in the women's tag division. Though they didn't hold tag team gold for long, the duo became fan favorites, often supporting each other against common enemies. Eventually, like many WWE pairings, the partnership ended. Whether through storyline betrayal, separate creative directions, or main roster call-ups, the two were separated. Ripley's rise as a solo competitor accelerated while her former partner carved her own path. For years, fans wondered whether they would ever cross paths again under friendlier circumstances. The reunion after the WWE show. Following a recent WWE show, Ripley and her former partner finally reconnected backstage. Reports from multiple fan accounts and eyewitnesses confirmed that the two embraced warmly, smiling and laughing as if no time had passed. The interaction was later confirmed when both stars acknowledged each other on social media. Fans captured glimpses of the heartwarming moment, and clips quickly made their way across X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. It wasn't part of the show, this was genuine. Ripley was seen congratulating her former partner for their recent performances, while her partner expressed admiration for Ripley's incredible run as a main event player. The respect between them was clear. The exchange of messages. What made the reunion even more special was the exchange of messages between the two after the event. Both stars took to social media to share their emotions. Rhea Ripley posted a photo of the two together with the caption, "Some bonds never fade. Proud of how far we've both come." Her former partner responded, "Reunited with my girl. No matter what, the love and respect is always there. Couldn't be prouder of you." This exchange instantly went viral, with fans pouring in with thousands of comments, celebrating the reunion. Many remarked how rare it is to see these moments of authenticity between performers who are often caught in the whirlwind of WWE's hectic schedules and larger-than-life storylines. Fans react to the reunion. The WWE Universe had plenty to say about the reunion. Social media flooded with reactions ranging from emotional to nostalgic. Here are some common sentiments. "This just made me tear up. These two together again after so many years. Absolute legends. Forget storylines, this is real family right here. Love that Rhea Ripley hasn't forgotten her roots. WWE needs to reunite them on TV. Imagine them as a dominant team again, unstoppable." The heartfelt reunion reminded fans of earlier eras of WWE when friendships carried beyond the screen and sometimes blossomed into legendary factions or reunions on TV. Many are now openly speculating whether WWE may revisit this pairing in the near future, especially with the rise of the women's tag team division. Could this lead to something more in WWE? One big question emerges after such reunions: could this translate into an on-screen storyline? WWE is known to capitalize on real-life moments that resonate with fans. Given the overwhelmingly positive reaction, the company may explore this reunion further. A reunion angle could add a new layer to Ripley's character. As a dominant enforcer of the Judgment Day, Ripley is usually portrayed as ruthless and untouchable. But rekindling a past partnership could show a more human side to her character, creating a storyline of loyalty, friendship, and respect. Alternatively, WWE could tease a reunion only to swerve fans with a betrayal angle. The company has often used past friendships to build emotionally charged rivalries. Ripley versus her former partner in a future pay-per-view could be a blockbuster match. For now, though, fans are content simply seeing the two together again, even outside of WWE's scripted world. The importance of real bonds in wrestling. Professional wrestling is a unique form of entertainment. While matches and promos are scripted to entertain, the bonds wrestlers share behind the curtain are very real. Travel schedules, injuries, and the grind of performing 300 days a year forge strong friendships that often last a lifetime. Rhea Ripley's reunion with her former partner highlights this truth. No matter how much success Ripley has achieved, she still values the relationships that helped shape her career. It shows a side of her that fans rarely get to see, not just the eradicator of WWE, but Demi Bennett, the woman behind the character. This authenticity is what makes moments like these so special. They cut through the scripted rivalries and remind fans that at its core, WWE is a community of athletes, performers, and friends. Rhea Ripley continues to dominate WWE as one of its biggest stars. Her alignment with the Judgment Day remains central to Raw's storylines, and she has been a consistent ratings draw. But her reunion with her former partner has sparked a different kind of conversation, one about respect, loyalty, and growth. Whether WWE chooses to capitalize on this reunion or not, the emotional impact has already been felt. Fans are reminded of Ripley's journey, her roots, and the people who walked beside her before the fame. For Ripley and her former partner, this was more than just a reunion, it was a celebration of how far they've both come, both professionally and personally. Rhea Ripley's reunion with her former partner after a WWE show was one of those rare unscripted moments that hit wrestling fans right in the heart. The exchange of messages between the two only added to the sentiment, showing that behind the fierce personas and intense rivalries, there exists a world of real friendships and mutual respect. It is moments like these that remind the WWE Universe why they love professional wrestling. Beyond the championships and storylines, it's the human connections, the shared history, and the bonds that never fade that truly make wrestling special. As Ripley's career continues to soar, fans will always remember this reunion as a reminder of her journey, her loyalty, and the friendships that shaped the superstar she is today.